Think your hometown has history? These ancient cities will make time itself feel young. While most modern cities have only a few centuries of life behind them, these rare places have been continuously inhabited for thousands of years, watching empires rise and fall, religions born, and cultures evolve. Today, people still live, laugh, and dream where ancient civilizations once stood. So, pack your curiosity and walking shoes, VG Tribe, because we're about to explore the world's oldest living cities that refuse to fade away. Jericho, West Bank, 1900 BC, the dawn of civilization. And now we arrive where time itself began, Jericho. Nestled beside the Jordan River, surrounded by palm trees and golden desert, Jericho is known as the oldest continuously inhabited city on Earth. People have lived here for over 11,000 years, long before pyramids, wheels, or written words. Imagine it. The year is 9000 BC. Hunter-gatherers are settling near an oasis, building mud huts, planting seeds, and discovering that home can be built. They raised walls, the first city walls in human history, not for war, but for protection and belonging. Jericho became a symbol of humanity's first great transformation, from wandering to building, from surviving to living. Centuries later, its name echoed in scripture, the walls of Jericho tumbling before Joshua's army, reminding generations that faith and courage could move mountains. But beyond myth and legend, Jericho remains a quiet, living city, date palms swaying, farmers tending the same soil their ancestors did millennia ago. Walk its streets, and you can almost feel the heartbeat of time itself, steady, ancient, and wise. Jericho isn't just where civilization began, it's where humanity took its very first breath of hope. Aleppo, Syria, 5000 BC, the resilient heart of the Silk Road. Deep in northern Syria lies Aleppo, one of humanity's oldest and most resilient cities. Archaeologists trace its roots back over 7,000 years when early settlers gathered near the Kuwait River, building homes of mud brick beneath the desert sun. From that humble beginning, Aleppo became a jewel of the ancient Silk Road, connecting China, Mesopotamia, and the Mediterranean. Its markets once overflowed with spices, silk, and stories, where traders spoke in dozens of tongues and deals were sealed with a handshake, not a contract. The great citadel of Aleppo, standing tall at the city's center, has seen empires rise and crumble, from the Hittites to the Ottomans. Its stones still whisper the laughter of merchants and the footsteps of conquerors. And yet, Aleppo has known pain. In recent times, war shattered its streets, but even amid ruin, life returned. Shopkeepers reopened stalls beside rubble. Children played soccer among fallen stones. Bakers lit their ovens again, because that's what Aleppo has always done. It endures. To walk through Aleppo today is to walk through the story of humanity itself, fragile but unbreakable. Because some cities are not just built of stone, they're built of spirit. Byblos, Lebanon, 5000 BC, the city that taught the world to write. On the shores of the Mediterranean, where golden sunsets kiss the sea, stands Byblos, one of the world's oldest and most enchanting cities. Founded around 5000 BC, Byblos isn't just ancient, it's the birthplace of history itself. You see, it was here that the Phoenicians crafted the first known alphabet, a gift that would change the world forever. From these very shores, the written word began its voyage, a ripple that would one day shape every language, every book, and every story we tell. The city's name, Byblos, even inspired the word Bible, meaning book. Walk its harbor today and you'll see the echoes of empires, Egyptian traders, Roman conquerors, and Crusader knights. Yet somehow, Byblos never lost its magic. Its ancient port still smells of salt and cedar, the same timber once shipped to build the temples of Egypt. The Byblos castle, built by crusaders in the 12th century, still stands proudly above the sea, a silent witness to 7,000 years of human triumphs and tears. And when the sun sets, the stones glow with a soft amber light, as if the city itself remembers every story ever written. Byblos isn't just a city, it's a library made of time. Each wave that touches its shore whispers, "We began here." Argos, Greece, 5000 BC, the city that saw heroes. Born in the heart of the Peloponnese, where olive trees shimmer under the Greek sun, lies Argos, a city as old as legend itself. Founded over 7,000 years ago, Argos has never stopped breathing, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Europe. This is where myth and history intertwine, where ancient kings once ruled and heroes of Greek lore took their first steps. According to legend, it was here that Perseus, the slayer of Medusa, built his kingdom, and from its plains marched warriors who fought beneath the walls of Troy. But Argos is more than myth. It was a real powerhouse of the Mycenaean world, home to temples, theaters, and bustling marketplaces that thrived long before Athens or Sparta rose to fame. The Argive Heraeon, a sanctuary dedicated to the goddess Hera, once drew pilgrims from across the Aegean, leaving offerings and prayers carved in stone. Today, the ruins of Argos stand quiet but proud, ancient pillars framed by wildflowers, sunlight spilling through cracks that have seen empire rise and fade. To walk through Argos is to step into a dream, where every stone tells a myth and every breeze carries the voices of gods. Argos isn't just a place on a map, it's the heartbeat of ancient Greece, and its rhythm still echoes through time. Plovdiv, Bulgaria, 4000 BC, the city that refused to fade. Nestled between 7 gentle hills along the banks of the Maritsa River lies Plovdiv, a city that has watched 6,000 years of human history unfold. Plovdiv is a survivor, a living timeline of the world. The Thracians built it, the Romans refined it, the Ottomans shaped it, and through it all, life never stopped flowing through its cobblestone veins. Here, ancient ruins whisper beneath modern streets. You can sip coffee at a cafe and gaze down through glass floors into Roman amphitheaters where gladiators once fought beneath the open sky. The amphitheater itself still hosts concerts, violins, and rock bands alike, under the same stars that watched emperors come and go, and as the sun sets, Kapana, the city's artistic quarter, bursts into life with color, laughter, and creativity. The walls bloom with murals, musicians fill the streets, and centuries seem to blend, past and present holding hands. Plovdiv was once Europe's capital of culture, but long before titles and awards, it was already a capital of endurance, a city that has been conquered, burned, and rebuilt, yet never lost its rhythm, never lost its soul. Plovdiv isn't frozen in time. It flows through it, and every corner reminds you, history isn't something we leave behind, it's something we live inside. Luxor, Egypt, 3200 BC, the city of eternal kings. Rising from the golden sands of the Nile, Luxor is not just a city, it's a living museum. Once called Thebes, it was the ancient capital of Egypt, the heart of a civilization that shaped the very meaning of power, art, and eternity. Here, the air itself feels sacred. Every stone tells a story carved in hieroglyphs, stories of gods, pharaohs, and dreams of immortality. The Temple of Karnak stretches across miles of colossal columns, so vast that standing beneath them feels like being inside a cathedral built by giants. Across the river lies the Valley of the Kings, where pharaohs slept for eternity beneath the desert. Tombs of gold and silence, painted with stars, still whisper of their divine journeys. As the sun sets, its rays kiss the Temple of Hatshepsut, honoring Egypt's most powerful queen, a woman who ruled with wisdom and courage in a man's world. And when night falls, Luxor glows softly under the desert moon, reflecting on the Nile like a mirror to the heavens. Luxor is not a ruin, it's a heartbeat from the past, steady, powerful, eternal. It reminds us that empires may fall, but greatness leaves echoes that never fade. Jerusalem, Israel, 2800 BC, the city of faith and fire. Few places on earth carry as much spiritual gravity as Jerusalem, a city sacred to 3 of the world's great religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It is both a meeting place and a mirror of humanity's hopes and struggles. Walk through the old city and every step is a prayer. The western wall hums with whispered devotion. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre glows with candlelight, and from the dome of the rock, the golden sunrise spills across rooftops older than most empires. Jerusalem has seen war and peace, division and unity, yet somehow faith endures here, as stubborn as the olive trees that grow from its rocky soil. The soundscape of the city tells its own story. church bells mingling with the call to prayer, children's laughter echoing through ancient alleys. To visit Jerusalem is to feel time collapse, the ancient and the modern, the sacred and the human, all coexisting, all alive. And perhaps that's Jerusalem's greatest lesson. Even in a world divided by belief, the desire for peace, purpose, and connection unites us all. Jerusalem isn't just holy ground, it's the heart of humanity. Kyoto, Japan, 794 AD, the eternal heart of tradition. Beneath Japan's misty mountains, where cherry blossoms fall like soft whispers from heaven, lies Kyoto, a city where time slows and beauty lingers in every breath. Once the imperial capital of Japan for over 1,000 years, Kyoto remains the spiritual and cultural heart of the nation, a living poem written in wood, water, and silence. Walk through the Arashiyama bamboo grove and you'll hear the wind sing through emerald stalks, a sound so ancient it feels like the earth itself is breathing. Visit Kinkakuji, the golden pavilion, its reflection shimmering on still waters, a vision of harmony between man and nature. In Gion, geishas glide down lantern-lit lanes carrying centuries of artistry in each step, and in every tea house, every temple bell, Kyoto whispers the same truth. That elegance is found not in perfection, but in peace. As dusk paints the city in gold and amber, you'll understand why Kyoto has endured, not as a relic of the past, but as a sanctuary for the soul, where history still bows gracefully to beauty. Kyoto whispers, the past is never lost, it simply changes form. Varanasi, India, 3200 BC, the city of eternal light. Along the sacred banks of the river Ganges lies Varanasi, one of the world's oldest living cities where life and death dance side by side in divine rhythm. Here, dawn is not just sunrise, it's awakening. Priests perform rituals on the ghats, bells echo through the mist, and the scent of incense fills the air as the river reflects the first light of day. Pilgrims come to wash away their sins, to meditate, to be reborn. Yet, amid the chaos, there's peace. A kind of order that only eternity can teach. Varanasi is where philosophy becomes experience, where the sacred and the ordinary meet. Watch as flames rise in the Ganga Aarti, a nightly offering of fire to the river goddess, thousands of lamps floating like stars upon the water. The city glows not from neon, but from devotion. Varanasi teaches us that life is a cycle, not an ending, but a return. Every soul, every breath, every sunrise, part of something infinite and divine. Venice, Italy, the city of canals and dreams. There are cities built on land, and then there is Venice, a city built on water, woven with magic, music, and mystery. Each canal is a story, each bridge a poem. Gondolas glide through reflections of centuries past, of masked festivals, moonlit serenades, and whispered promises beneath arched stone. Once a maritime empire, Venice thrived on trade, art, and ambition. Today, it remains a living painting where domes of St. Mark's Basilica gleam in the sunlight and the sound of church bells echoes across the lagoon. Yet beyond the postcard views lies something deeper. Venice is fragile, a masterpiece both eternal and fleeting. Every ripple, every crumbling wall, every melody of a gondolier reminds us that beauty isn't meant to last forever. Venice whispers, cherish the fleeting, for in every moment there is magic. So drift, dream, and let the water carry your heart where time slows and wonder never ends. Tulum, Mexico, where ruins meet the sea. Perched high above the turquoise Caribbean Sea lies Tulum, a dream carved in stone and sunlight. Once a mighty Mayan fortress, Tulum stands at the edge of time, where history meets horizon. Its ancient walls whisper secrets of warriors, priests, and stargazers who once walked these cliffs. As waves crash below, the Temple of the Wind gazes out to eternity, watching over travelers and tides alike. But beyond the ruins lies a living rhythm, soft sands, palm-lined beaches, and a spirit of freedom that draws wanderers from across the world. By day, you'll find crystal-clear cenotes where sunlight dances through limestone caves. By night, bonfires and music pulse beneath the stars. Tulum is both ancient and alive, a place where you don't just escape, you awaken. It reminds us that paradise isn't just a place. It's a feeling, of simplicity, connection, and peace. Whisper from Tulum, breathe deeply. The world's beauty is ancient, but it still belongs to you. Petra, Jordan, 312 BC, the rose-red city, half as old as time. Hidden deep within Jordan's golden desert lies a city carved not by hands, but by history itself. Petra, the rose-red city, glows like a mirage at sunset, its sandstone cliffs illuminated in hues of crimson and gold. Once the thriving capital of the Nabatean kingdom, Petra was a crossroads of civilizations, where Arabian traders met Roman merchants and caravans carried incense, silk, and spices across continents. To reach it, you journey through the Sick, a narrow canyon with towering cliffs that whisper secrets of the past. And then, like a revelation, the path opens to the treasury, its magnificent facade rising from stone, as if the earth itself decided to create art. But Petra is more than its monuments. It is a symbol of resilience, ingenuity, and beauty preserved through time. The Nabateans mastered water collection in a desert, building life where few could survive. Today, Bedouin voices still echo through its canyons, singing songs passed down through generations, songs of endurance and wonder. Petra whispers, "Even in silence, beauty speaks." Even in ruins, life endures. As the desert wind sweeps through its ancient tombs and temples, you realize Petra is not lost. It's alive, waiting for every traveler to listen. From Athens to Varanasi, from wisdom to awakening, these cities remind us that the world is more than maps and monuments. It's a living story, and we are all part of it. So, VG Tribe, wherever your journey takes you, remember this. The traveler's heart never truly arrives. It simply finds new places to call home, whispers a promise, to rest, to explore, to reconnect. So, VG Tribe, which paradise is calling your name? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, travel deeper, wander wiser, and keep your sense of wonder alive. This is Augusta, signing off with love.